Okay, a pleasant morning, everyone. So we are going to have a lecture on benzene and its derivatives. So we will just let others to come, but we will go on because we had already consumed 20 minutes of our time. So this morning we are going to discuss about benzene and its derivatives. Okay. So by the way, benzene is the so-called the ring with six sides. So that is benzene. Way back before, we used benzene as one of the solvent in the laboratory for organic chemistry. But as time goes on, what happened? It was known, it was discovered that benzene is carcinogenic. Okay. So what do you mean by carcinogenic? Carcinogenic in a way that this substance is cancer causing. That is why instead of benzene in the laboratory, we are using now dichloromethane, which has almost the same reaction with benzene. Same thing with chloroform. Chloroform is an aldehyde which is used for, especially if you are bio, huh? It is very eminent for bio to have this chloroform. Chloroform is the one which is added for for dead bodies like that in order to preserve, to prolong. Okay, so that is benzene. Okay, so let us go on with what is benzene. Let us start with the structure of benzene. So benzene is a hydrocarbons. What do you mean by hydrocarbons? The other term for hydrocarbons is aromatic. Okay, aromatic hydrocarbons. In what way it's aromatic? Because of its aroma. Okay, it has a sweet smelling. Benzene has a sweet smelling odor. That is why this ring, the hydrocarbons, is classified into four. First is the alkane, the alkene, the alkynes, and the aromatic or the benzene, aromatic hydrocarbons because of its aroma. So hydrocarbons which has a pleasant odor is known as aromatic hydrocarbons or aromatic compounds. So these are example of mostly these are coming from plant sources. That is benzene. The other one is benzene. So this compound, if you talk about benzene, this is having six sides. It is in a form of a ring. It was early discovered by Kiko. Okay. And they are sometimes known as arine. Arine, a compound containing one or more benzene-like ring. So they could be bonded as, they could be used as a substituent, or they could be used as a ring. No, not a ring. They could be used as a substituent, or they could be used as side group in a form of Ariel Group. Okay, so an Ariel Group is derived from the benzene, which is attached to a long chain of hydrocarbon. It has a symbol of AR, or it has a symbol of like that. Okay, so you will find it out later on what is the structure of this. So benzene is the simplest aromatic hydrocarbons, and that is why we have derivatives, meaning benzene plus other substituent, and that is what is meant by derivatives of benzene. This was discovered by Michael Faraday way back 18th century, but this has a formula, molecular formula of C6H6. So you have 6 carbon and you have 6 hydrogen. Okay, so your 6 hydrogen there is being shared by the 6 carbon. So few hydrogens for it 6 carbon. So compare with hexane, it has C6H14. So daghan ang iyang carbon. The cyclohexane, you have C6H12, while benzene has C6H6. Okay. This is unsaturated also. So benzene is important compound both in chemical industry and laboratory. But this should be handled carefully. As I have said, this is carcinogenic. It not only it is poisonous if ingested in liquid form, but its vapor is also toxic and can be absorbed through breathing. Yeah? Or if you are not using gloves in the laboratory, that's matiksikan, of course, our skin pores are open. Pwede siya makasulod nga naa. And long inhalation, dugay simhot ani, can cause liver damage or can cause cancer. That is why so-called substance which will cause cancer are so-called carcinogenic substance. So it was Kiko Structure who was being accepted. Now, so the first structure benzene was proposed by Kiko, August Kiko. It is consisted of 6-member ring will alternate single double bonds. So alternate, if you talk about alternate, meaning na asya sa in a benzene ring, it has 3 double bonds. Okay, like this. So this is Kiko structure. So how many double bond? So your carbon here is being, your carbon here is being attached with, every carbon is attached with hydrogen. And it has an alternating double bond. Double bond here, single bond, double bond, single bond, double bond. Okay, so this is Kiko structure. Or we can have it this way by using the line. Okay, we already know that and every end has a carbon and a hydrogen. That is carbon, hydrogen here, carbon, hydrogen, carbon, hydrogen, carbon, hydrogen, carbon, hydrogen. Or using using a ball stick model, it will look like this. So that is Kiko. So benzene has a resonance. Can you still remember the topic that we have in Chem 16? What is resonance? Meaning it has the same molecular structure, but molecular formula, but they will differ in its structure. Pero pareho ra gyud siya og molecular formula. Okay, so that is resonance. So the concept of resonance was developed by Linus Pauling. That was during 1930s, which provide a description, an exact description of a benzene. So benzene could have this because, as I have said, it has alternate carbon. So kung ani ang carbon, tapos single, double, single, double, single, double. Or we can have it, double, single, double, single, double. Kaya alternate man. Meaning, what does it mean? This one is a resonance. This structure is a resonance of this, meaning they are the same structure of a benzene, wherein you can write this in this way, you can also write this in this way. Okay, so that is according to Linus Pauling. So each individual level structure is called contributing structure or Kiko structure. Okay. So they are resonance hybrid. No? These are composite of the level structure. These two are resonance. So how do we name aromatic carbons? No? Aromatic carbons. Same thing with the long chain. No? The long chain alkane, alkene. No? We will be naming it if and when there are side chain. No? Side or substituent. Okay. So how are we going to name it? Okay, the first one substituent, kung usa ra ka substituent. If you have a substituent of what is this? Diba? This is ethyl benzene. Okay, so this is ethyl. Tapos kaning imo, this is ethyl. Diba? Kani is a benzene. So the name of it is ethyl benzene. This one, you can name this as methyl benzene, but in short, we can make use of this as a parent. Mao na ni atong parent, that is ethyl benzene. Mao na ni atong parent, it's toluene. And this is styrene. If it is an ethene. This, diba? This is double bond and ethene. Na? So it's styrene. That is for one substituent. So IUPAC system also retains the common name of the following compounds. So for instance, you should memorize this parent name of the benzene. Parent name na siya nga one substituent, meaning, for instance, if there is a substituent nga OH, what is OH? It is an alcohol. Therefore, this name of this is phenol. When we have a ketone, no, the OCH3, that is anisole. If we have an amine, it is aniline. If we have diba, this is, can you still aldehyde? This is an aldehyde, so it's benzaldehyde. Then if it is an acid, it's benzoic acid. I repeat, you should memorize this as the parent name. This is ethyl benzene. This is toluene. This is styrene. This is phenol, anisole, aniline, benzaldehyde, benzoic acid. So you will consider this as the parent name of your benzene. Okay, how about if you have two or more substituents? So another thing is phenyl group, no? This is the Ariel, no? Derived, removing, how it is being derived. Of course, you are going to get, diba, that is C6H6, but it is being attached. Therefore, your hydrogen will be lacking with one. That will be C6H5, or you can have a symbol of that as PH. P gamay nga H. Okay, so this is a phenyl group. This is one phenyl, so meaning kani mo imong phenyl, kani imong cyclohexane. Yeah? Kadumdum mo? This is cyclohexane, but there is a bond, double bond here, therefore it is an alkene. Yeah? So cyclohexane, where is your phenyl attached? In carbon 1. So that is one phenyl cyclohexane. So here, what is this? This is a butane. But there is a double bond at carbon 1. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's butane. Huh? But there is your phenyl here is now a substituent where it is attached at carbon 4. Meaning this is 4-phenyl, asa man ang double bond na asa 1. And unsay parent name is butene. Therefore, the name of this is 4-phenyl 1-butene. Okay? Then let's move on. How about you have two substituents? Same process with the naming in the alkane and the alkene. You will be using the alphabetical order. Okay, then same process also. You will start with the counting of carbon 1 at the nearest carbon. No? Pero naapag yun ay laing away. No? It could be ortho, meta, or para. What do you mean by ortho? Kung ortho gani, meaning tapad sila. That is 1, 2. That 1, 2. Pwede po nga na ang 1, 2 nga ha. No? That is, or you can have it basta wala. Tapad sila, it's ortho. No need to place 1, 2. It's ortho. Here, if there is in between nga, nganhia, that is 1, 3 or meta. Pwede po nga na kana 1, 3 nga na. Pwede po 1, 3 nga na. But that is meta. So if it is in opposite, that is para. That's 1, 4. Pwede po nganhi o nganha. Pwede po nganha o nganha. Basta kay opposite. No? So that is for the two substituent. That is an ortho, meta, and para. Okay? So in case, as I have said a while ago, if in case there will 2 or more substituent in the ring, what will happen? You are going to, first, you should know the parent name. Then, arrange it in a way nga nearest ang counting sa parent. Okay? Here. So, we name the compound, for example, natay methyl, natay OH, natay alcohol, natay amine, natay carboxylic acid. We name the compound as derivative that parent molecule and assume the substituent occupies ring position number 1. So your parent name will have carbon 1. Okay, here. So what is this? Diba? Akong gipakita ninyo siya. Diba kani maoni siya benzoic acid? Okay. Start counting there. 1. No? Pwede na po kag-count nga nag 1, then 1, then 2, 3, 4. Pareho ra. No? Or again po na 1, 2, 3, 4. Therefore, look for your parent name. What's the parent name? It's benzoic acid. But there is an attachment at carbon 4 in the benzene ring. It's bromo. So you place also your number. It's 4 bromo benzoic acid. Or you can have, di ba, para man na siya, para benzoic acid, opposite. Then another one, we have a chloro. No? And this is, what's the parent name of this? It is aniline. Ingon bi ako sa inyo, memorize na ninyo. It is benzoic acid. This is aniline. This is anisol unta nino, pero kay duha man unya na. And this is ethyl benzene. Okay. So we have chloro at carbon 1. Oh, listen. You could not start counting carbon 1 here, then proceed. Kani dayon mo follow. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nga naman, napalayo na ang inyong chloro. It should be, the counting should be nearest to your parent name. Parent, no? Your parent as position number 1. So therefore, it should not be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It should not be 5 chloroaniline. That is wrong. It should be 1, 2, 3 chloroaniline. Here, same thing here. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dili pwedeng ang counting. It should be paana. Kaya naman, mapalayo siya. No? So, pwede po ni siya, no? Di ba this is toluene? Okay? This is, because there are 2 methyl, di ba? There are 2 methyl and they are in a form of meta. So you can have here 1, 3 dimethyl benzene. These are your substituents. That methyl, no? Then you add 1, 3, then how many methyl? Dimethyl. What's the parent? Benzene. Or you can have M-silene. Basta methyl gani nga duha ka buok, it is silene. So it could be parasilene, pwede po orthosilene, or pwede po methacillin. Here, your parent name is ethyl benzene. Kani. Okay, ethyl benzene. Okay, so, how are you going to name it? Sayop ni siya, ha? Diba, ingon ko sa inyo, ang parent maoy number 1. Tagaan magyug sayop. This is 1 nga ni a. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. It should be 4 chloro. Then, no need to place 1. Kaya kabalo magyud ta nga, ang parent name na asa carbon 1. Okay? So, this is 4 chloro. Walay laing ngalan ani. It should be 4 chloro ethyl benzene. Okay? So, that is if you have 2, no, substituent. How about if you have 3 or more substituent or attachment? So when 3 or more substituent are present on the benzene ring, specify their location. How are you going to specify it? Of course, by its number, no? If one of the substituent imparts spatial name, the name molecule as a derivative of parent molecule. So same thing as I have said, you should count carbon 1 for your parent, and that will be followed by the substituent. And the naming of this should be in alphabetical order. For instance, you have bromochloroethyl. So you start bromo, 2 bromo, 3 chloro, 4 ethyl, then phenol, like that. No? So that is it. So let us have an example for this. For instance, here. No? So we already know our parent is kani. Kana, usama na, it's toluene. If it is toluene, we have duha ka substituent. O mga bata, tan-amo pag-ayo. We could not have our counting here as 1, then followed by 2 here. Ganuman, layo na kaayo. No? It should be nearest to, your counting should be nearest to the parent or your carbon 1. No need for parent, but carbon 1. Therefore, our carbon 1 will be there. Then, 2 day na siya. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, we have alphabetical. We already know that our parent name is toluene. Kani, butang daan as pinaka last. Then, look into the substituent na ay alphabetical. Asa may una? It should be chloro after nitro. So, it's 4 chloro. Then, 2 nitrotoluene. Okay, here, oh, it's our phenol. The OH is our parent name. So, pwede rin siya carbon 1, 2, anhip, kay pareho naman. No? Pwede 1, 2, pwede po 1, 2. Kaya attachment niya, tapa naman. Therefore, this is carbon 1, our parent name. You place, una yun na nimong phenol, ha? Then, there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are bromo. Tulo ka bromo. Unsa man yung pagkabalo tulo? Specify it with the numbers. It's 2, 4, 6. Pila ka bromo? Try bromo phenol. Okay? Here. Our parent name, pwede atong parent name duhaan ni. Pwede ra. Correct ra gyapon na. Diba kana nitro man na siya, nitrobenzene. Kani ba ethyl po ni siya? So pwede nitrobenzene or pwede po ethyl benzene imong parent. But what is being used here is nitro. Sayop na po ni. You should, if this is nitrobenzene, you start counting here carbon 1. Mga bata ha? 1, then asa may nearer? Kanino? Kani. So that is count 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have nitrobenzene. Then there is 1, 2, 3. There is 3 bromo. Then dash na ay ethyl. 4 ethyl nitrobenzene. Ay nabutangin 4 nitrobenzene. Pero kung ethyl benzene imong gamiton, that is 1. Oh, sayop ni siya. It should be kaninga ni ethyl benzene. Okay. If it is ethyl benzene and here, that is carbon 1, 2, 3, 4. There is 2 bromo and there is 4 nitro, then ethyl benzene. Are you following? Okay, that is the naming here. So, let us try this. Okay, so kinsay maka panyan ani maka hatag sa name ani nga hiya. Siya makahatag sa name. Oh, pwede mo maka-mute. Letter A, unsa may ngalan ana? Ha? Kinsay makahatag ana? Mga bata? Kinsay makahatag ana? Kani, what's the name of this? CH3, what is CH3? Arnel, can you give me the name for this? Hello, Arnel? Pamailain.
Yes, ma'am.
O singalan ani? What's this? CH3.
CH3,
Toluene.
toluene.
Okay, so asa mo ka mag-count og carbon 1 ngani Ayaw
Sa
carbon carbon 1
2,
gani
3.
dili ni carbon 2 ha, dili nga na it should be here kay mas tuod. Sige, unsay ngalan?
3
Iodo.
iodo. 3 iodo. 3 iodo toluene.
Okay. Yes, that's it. Oh, sayun ra, no? Thank you, Arnel. Okay. Don, can you give me the name? This is benzoic acid. Kani. Ang imong parent name is benzoic acid. Okay. Isag asa ka pwede mo count og number 1. Sa may ngalan. Don. Hello, Don.
Ma'am.
O, say ngalan, ani. Your parent name is benzoic acid. So, carbon, 1 nga na, carbon 1 nga na, then carbon
Yes, ma'am.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, sige. Dua ka bromo. Sige. Sa may ngalan. Sa ngalan, ibutang sa ang number. Sa bromo. 3, 3, 5.
Kakuan ba?
Sige. 3, 5. That is benzoic acid. Did you get it? 3, that is
3, 5.
5 benzoic acid. Okay.
Yeah, ma'am.
Lauren, can you name this? This is aniline. Ang parent name is aniline. So, sayun ra. Then you can count any where you are going to have carbon 2. Kay pariho ra. What's the name of this? Lauren? Huh? Lauren, hello. So this is Lauren. Aniline. Then unsa man? Kani siya. Asa man ni siya? Yes, Lauren?
Hello, ma'am.
Oh, unsay ngalan ani? Kaning letter C. Your parent name is aniline.
Chloro.
Butangig number.
3.
Oh, yes.
3 chloroaniline.
Okay, that's correct. Okay, so see sayon. Actually, it's the benzene derivatives mao'y pinakasayon. So kani is, you are correct, Arnel, that is 3-iodotoluene or sa to, meta-iodotoluene. This one is, parent is benzoic, it is 3,5-dibromo benzoic acid. And this one, you can have, letter C, you can also name this, Lauren, as para. Okay, this is, parent name is aniline, so 4-chloroaniline or para-chloroaniline. Okay, so that's it. So this will be your assignment. Oh, we are running out of time, so please, I will stop sharing. Kaya mag-picture sakta.